Welcome back, adventurers, to the second episode of Curse of Strahd, run by me, the Rambling Bard. Unfortunately, due to a PEBCAC error, we lost some footage between these two sessions, so I'll fill you in very quickly on what happened. Our adventurers finished vanquishing the scarecrows, joined the were-raven in a copse of trees, and managed to get a long rest in while they were being watched over by this family of were-ravens, led by the patriarch, Davian Martikov. After their rest, Davian conscripted them to follow him back to the winery, where hopefully they could retake it from the evil druids and the blights they have raised. I believe we stopped right here at the top of the initiative, and...
I'm entrapped. Or entangled.
Yes, this, I can't... Let me double check. I want to say that it was entangled. Yeah, it was entangled with a DC 13 strength check to get out of.
Alright, let me try this again.
I feel like the twigs went at the end of last session, so we're just going to start with Ben.
Yeah,
Okay.
we left it at the top of the initiative order.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, let's see. That plus 5. Aha, 20.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a hit. Or that's a that is definitely freeing yourself.
Yes.
So
Can
that's
I do
your
anything else?
that's your action. So now you can move and bonus action still.
Bonus action. Okay. I think... How long is it since the last battle? Did
We're
we
still
sleep?
in the battle.
No. I mean with the twig blights. I mean the scarecrows.
Yeah, y'all got
Yeah,
the
we
benefit of a
slept.
long rest.
Okay,
between
we
them.
did. So that's no longer valid. Okay, so I will cast Hunter's Mark
Okay, on which one?
on the bastard who just had me entangled.
Okay, that is this one here, and I just moved something. I think I just panned. Okay, and let me give him a little symbol here that denotes he is Hunter's Marked. We did the bloody eye, I think, for that, which I think the one below
Well, that
him.
was Slayer's Prey, but either way,
Oh, okay.
it'll only get weird when I have both of them running.
Sure, and Slayer's Prey is not running right now.
No, because I used that in the last fight. Well, I guess I could use it here, but that takes a full action.
Gotcha. Okay, and then you've
Oh
got
no, it
movement
doesn't.
if you need it.
It's a bonus action. Ha ha ha. Well, I am not going to take a chance of getting attacked for disengaging, so because there's two of them, so we'll just stay here.
All right. On to Davian Martikov, who just kind of looks at Kelvin as he's swinging his mace around, and goes, "You appear to have this handled," and like darts around him. As he does step out of the Vine Blight's threatened square, though, he will provoke an attack of opportunity. Let's see if the Vine Blight hits. Let me get my dice out here. Let me use a green die for the Vine Blight. Seems fitting. 15 on the die. I think that's enough to hit Davian. Davian.
Alright, I'm gonna take a free hit on that guy then.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, it's definitely enough to hit Davian.
I'm your target.
And 19 is definitely a hit against the Vine Blight. Roll damage. Excellent. 8 piercing damage. This thing only had 7 hit points left, so you drop it. The silvered morning star just kind of passes through the body of the Vine Blight, ripping the vines and the twigs that are kind of holding it together and giving it its structure to bits, and it just falls limply to the ground in a pile. So yeah, before it even gets its attack off at Davian, you just drop it in a heap. And he was like, "Well, I was right about that." And he comes up to the door and he jiggles the handle, and as his action, he'll take out a key and place it in the door handle and unlock it. The handle turns, and he goes to push it open, and it doesn't budge. And he goes, "They must have barred it." He's actually like right here. Yeah. And that will be his turn.
They changed the locks.
They didn't change the lock, so you saw the door handle turn. But yeah, pretty much. Should have changed those stupid locks. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, my turn, right?
Yes, Artesia, to you.
Okay. Has the guy in front of me taken any damage?
Let's see. Not yet. Oh, actually, I take that back. Very little. Looks like he's taken 1 hit, so he's looking okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Chromatic Orb on this mug right here. Hold on. Yeah. Ooh. Hold on. That may not hit. Does a 13 hit?
On the Vine Blights, let me see. Gotta open up their character sheet real quick. It does, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
So
Their foliage.
that's true. So in that case, it'll be fire damage.
Okay.
And 3d8. So let's see. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 7, so 16 points of damage.
Very nice. Unlike the Twig Blights, these don't seem to suffer from double damage from fire. At least it looks like the whatever juices they've got flowing through their vines are keeping them from being extra flammable, but he does take the full brunt of it, so...
Okay.
He doesn't get a save, right? Oh, that's right, it was roll to hit. Of course, no save.
Yeah. And then I'm going to see if I can... Really no use.
It's no use.
Oh, shit. I meant to do my mage armor, but that's an action as well. So, never mind. And... I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright. To Kelvin.
Alright. Charge forward past Kaidos to stand side by side.
Okay.
And I turn to him and go, "We must hold the line here. Stand with me." And I'll strike out at the one behind us.
Okay. Definitely a hit with a 15.
Nice.
Four piercing damage. And you said the one to your right?
Yeah, the one to the right.
Okay. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, I'm all good.
Alright. The Vine Blight's turns. Okay, pretty standard as far as all that is concerned. I would have to do a recharge and see if they get this first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8d6 rolls to see if there's 1. Wow, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Only half of them get their vine ability back. They're entangling plants. And I'm going to pretty much copy and then barely paste and move this because it's not really that much of a difference. Another one of the Vine Blights, this one to your right that you just hit, increases the area of the entangling roots. Now it's a new area, and let's see here. So basically, Kaidos and Kelvin and Davian all need to make strength saving throws real quick. Oh, nice. Davian's okay with a 14 on the die.
Oops.
Oop! Kaidos is entangled and cannot move. He's restrained.
I wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Since these are not persisting areas, that's just like an instant cast thing. Another Vine Blight will use its action to attempt to restrain Kelvin, so Kelvin, go ahead and make 2 more, because you're going to get 2 more of those attempts against you, as the plants and roots around your feet just explode with growth and keep trying to grab at your ankles.
Okay.
And Kaido, since you're already restrained, they just kind of hold you there. Oof! Okay. Well, it looks like you'll be holding the line.
Yeah.
Second strength save is fine. But I guess since you failed the first one, you're already entangled. So on your turn, you'll get to, if I remember correctly, use its action to make another strength check. See if you get free of that other one. And I think there's, let's see. That's 1, 2, those 3 around you. Those are going to move. This one's going to circle around Vin. And attack with advantage.
Jerk.
Shit.
Yeah. However, does a 16 hit your AC?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it does hit you, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled as the vine hand that it
Again?
hits you with wraps around your arm.
Oh, good God. All right.
These guys are just all about restraining. And then the other one on the other side of you attacks as well
Of course.
with advantage. But he actually misses, because I don't think a 13 hits your AC, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. Yep. And last but not least, the one on Artesia attempts to retaliate. Does a 14 hit your current armor class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm a stupid and forgot mage armor.
And you don't have shield? I can't remember if you knew shield or not.
No, I don't know shield.
Okay. So he will deal 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled.
Ouch.
Ow. I'm at 5 hit points.
Takaidos.
Alright, do I need to do anything first before taking my action?
No, you can attack anything that's adjacent to you, and
Right.
the only thing really that you can't do is move without taking the strength check first, and that takes
Right.
an action. But if you wish to remain restrained, then yeah, you can.
Okay, so I've got a question. When I am allowed to make an attack on something that is, what does it say here? It is within 5 feet of my original target. If this guy right here is my original target,
Mm-hmm.
is this guy within 5 feet of my original target?
Absolutely. But does it say in that thing if they have to be adjacent to you still?
Oh, it has to be within my reach.
Okay, then the only 2 that you would be able to do would be this one and the one directly above it, because I don't believe you have a 10-foot reach yet.
Right, and I can't hit that one.
Right, because it's not adjacent to your original target. For the record, since we were away for a little bit, this one is at full health, the one at the bottom, and the one at the top is just... We'll go ahead and say he's bloodied, just for sake of argument. He's about half health, so this top one up here does look pretty wounded, and the other one's untouched so far.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to attack this one
You are...
here in front of me.
Okay.
Aren't you entangled?
He can still attack while he's entangled, he just can't move.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Same thing with being grappled.
Oh, I did not know that.
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit, not on a Vine Blight, no.
Okay, well then I will certainly spend a key to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Immediately after you take the attack action, you can spend 1 key to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Nice. Do it.
And the question is do those 2 unarmed strikes have to be to the same creature that I attacked?
No, I believe the Flurry of Blows can be anything within your reach.
Okay. Well, the first one will be on the guy right in front of Kelvin.
Okay.
That is unarmed strike.
That's definitely a hit. 23.
Can I resolve that one?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to deal damage? Go for it. 6 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And
Nice.
then the other one will be this one right behind Kelvin.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit.
Nice.
And 3 damage. Excellent.
And that's my turn, I believe.
Kaidos attempts to hit the one right in front of him with his quarterstaff and misses, but then follows through with 2 big, just quick snap kicks, pop pop, and hits those on either side of Kelvin there. It's kind of like that scene in Kung Pao where he's fighting all the guys and his legs are just sticking up at weird angles from Kelvin's perspective. All right, the Twig Blight's turn. I tell you what, we will say, since half the party thought that was a wall, we will say that is just a rough-hewn, simple fence, just like you saw around the border, just kind of surrounding that. Can we get that muted by chance?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Thank
Sorry.
you. No worries. So yeah, they will pack right in. Since half the party thought that was a wall, I'm gonna go with that. We don't have any Twig Blights over there. However, I will go ahead and allow everyone a quick free perception check.
I'll always take a free check. Woohoo! Nat 20.
Very nice. You see, Kelvin does not. He is otherwise engaged, understandably so.
I got a 12.
Okay, Artesia won't see it either. And Vin, your placement is actually better for it. Kaidos, you'll see it too, coming from the west, but Vin coming from the north. Out in the vineyard, you can see about 120 feet away from the house itself is just, let's see, probably about 30 more of these plant creatures, various kinds, twigs and vines, coming at you from the vineyard itself, like from where all the vines and grapes grow. And it is a free action to speak.
To the door.
Guys, I think we are in a lot of trouble. We've got to get out of here now.
Well,
Davian's like, if we can just get inside!
working on it.
There's many more coming.
And Vin, it is your turn.
Yes, well, the one that I have the hunter's prey on, the one above me.
Mhm.
I can attack him, right? I can't go anywhere.
Absolutely.
Correct. Well, you said I was grappled.
Yep.
Can I use my short swords?
Yes, you can. Yeah, he's holding on to your, like, basically when he hits you with his viney hand, it wrapped around your torso a little bit and is holding you in place. You just can't really walk anywhere without taking a strength check to break out of it. But if you,
well,
and I think it was the lower one that hit you and grappled you. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
But because I'm facing the other way.
For sure.
Okay, so attack number 1 is 19.
Yep, hit.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And the second one is more than that. So the first one has the hunter's mark, which is magic.
Okay.
So 6. So 10
Okay.
plus 5 magic on the first one,
Very nice.
and
You can just give me the
9.
total on these.
9 on the next one.
9 total on the second one?
Yep.
Nice. And it drops.
Yes.
Can you move your hunter's mark as a bonus action
Yes, I can.
when you drop somebody?
Yep.
Excellent. I'm going to assume you want it on your grapplee,
Yeah.
or your grappler, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the skull and crossbones for the hunter's mark. Davian throws his shoulder against the door and then steps back, says, well, I did not want to have to use this now, and pulls out a scroll and begins casting it. And after a moment, the spell goes off, and he pushes the door open. He's like, "Hurry! Get inside!"
I'm a little busy at the moment.
And he will fire a crossbow bolt at the Vine Blight above Artesia, the one grappling her. Oh, wow. Natural 20. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah,
I want
he
to break free.
he drops that one. No, that's right. And the your bard, it's kind of what the vines that are wrapped around you that were holding you in place just become like these, it's a snaggle of vines that aren't doing anything anymore.
Okay.
And Artesia, to you.
Okay. So I'm going to survive this long without it. I'm not going to do my mage armor. Instead, I'm going to try to Ray of Frost this Twig Blight here.
Okay. That one's a Vine Blight, just for reference.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, that.
Okay.
Let me see 1 second. Here. I am back to my shitty rolls, but I think this still works. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Excuse me, 2d. No, we're only 4th level, so it's 1d8. So I hit him for 3 damage. And I'm going to book it. Past then, I'll be like, "See you at the door," and I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, right here. I'm going to
Excellent. Okay.
run. And that's my turn.
All right. On to Kelvin.
All right, I'd like to break free from my bonds.
Okay. Roll a strength check, please. Sorry, I gotta click over. Yep, 17's more than enough. You easily rip free of your vines.
All right. Is this area still difficult terrain?
It is not. I misread that. I take that back. No, it is. It is still difficult terrain. Basically, anything that's here on the ground floor is going to cost you double movement at this point, barring where basically from Artesia is at the line of it. So I'll draw that real quick and give you a square.
All right.
Not on the inside, of course, but
In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm done.
okay.
Just kind of trudging through this bramble,
Yeah.
breaking it off as I go.
Yeah. Whoops. Skipped past the Vine Blights. Vine Blight's turn. Time to check for recharge. Wow, there's 1. 2. Just 2 this time. Not that it really matters. Whoops. And this one right next to you is going to try and hit you first.
Oh, by the way, I provoked 2 attacks of opportunity. I didn't know if they wanted to take them.
Oh, that's true. They'll try. I don't know that it's going to do them much good, because that's a 7. Oh, that one's a natural 20. That's weird. Okay. Go ahead, and since you were already moving, and this is more just a melee attack. They're not going to try and constrict you. They're just attacking. So you'll just take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I don't think that would be fair for them to just auto constrict on their attacks of opportunity. It's a little much for the challenge rating.
Alright.
So yeah, 5 points of bludgeoning. The other one whiffs you, and this one next to you whiffs you as well.
Alright.
And the only one left is that can really do anything. That's right, it's their turn, so they're going to try for Kaidos now. That's a miss with a 4 on the die, and a 5 on the die. Okay, I'm getting a different green d20.
No, keep it. It's fine.
I'm sure.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Wow, even the other green d20 only rolled a 10 plus 4. Does a 14 hit?
It is
Kaidos.
equal.
Yes, so, okay, meter beats, so that will hit. You will take 7 points of, this is actually the one by you, Kelvin, if you wanted to hit
Oh,
him.
I was going to ask if it
Yeah.
was the one by me. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Crunch. Miss.
No.
Whiff.
Oh, I see that. That's, sorry, I misread that. The Silver Morning Star is the whiff. 9. Okay, yeah, it whiffs. He will hit Kaidos for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Ouch.
you are grappled by this one to your upper right. But it is your turn.
Hold on, I need to do my. You said 7 points.
Yes, 7 points of bludgeoning.
Was that the vine ones or the twig ones?
What? That hit
That
him?
last initiative.
Vine Blights.
Did the one on me hit?
It did not before I skipped to Kaidos. Let's see. It missed.
Okay.
All right, so it's grappled. What do I have to do to get out of that?
As an action, you can make a DC 12 strength check. It's actually the same as their entangle. Just roll a d20 for strength check and give me that result. Or yeah, I guess click the
All
strength
right.
save.
Well, you get your proficiency and stuff on that too, right?
Yeah, I
Good.
would assume so.
Depends on the class.
I guess what I'm at.
Oh,
I'm guessing
okay,
I'm
I do.
Because I'm planning on doing Step of the Wind.
Okay.
You can spend a key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. So to accomplish that, I need to disengage first with the strength check.
Correct, yeah. And you'll still be able to do that afterwards, but in order to pull that off, you'll have to break the hold first.
Okay. Here we go. Strength check.
Ooh,
No.
not quite. You pull at the vines to try and get away, and they will not give. They're a lot stronger than you were anticipating. So Kaidos failed the strength save and then was unable to move away. So that's it for your turn, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, Twig Blights can't go anywhere. They're not going to bother with scrambling over the fence. And it's to Vin.
I'm going to do my impersonation of a Wiedwacker.
Okay.
Okay, first is 11.
Not quite. Just barely misses.
Okay,
Waves out of your
And
way.
17 for the second one.
Definitely
so
hits.
it's just the regular damage then, because the Hunter's Mark was on the first one.
Isn't
So
it on the
that's-
first successful hit, though? Or is it just the first attack against it each round?
I think it's just on the first attack. Let me check it real quick here.
Okay.
Oh, I've been misreading this wrong.
What's up?
Until the spell ends, which is like an hour, you deal an extra 1d6 to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. So I should be doing it on both attacks.
There you go.
Nice.
Well, now we know. Roll us
Now
up
we
damage.
know. So it's total of 12.
12 damage. Very nice. Yeah, you bloody it with one hit. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm still grappled, so I'm just standing here,
Fair enough.
weed whacking. Let me go.
You hear, or you kind of see Davian poke his head out the door and look, and he again says, "Make haste! I have an idea." And he
Trying.
backs up to the back of this room from what you can see, make sure I need to see what you can see. Oh, I gotta get rid of that dynamic lighting bar because he left the door open. Whoop. So standing back there, you see him pull out another scroll and begin casting. Artesia, make a Arcana check for me, please.
Okie dokie. I rolled a 1, so I have 4.
You have no idea what he's casting. No clue whatsoever.
I just have songs stuck in my head, that's all.
I guess.
Tell me.
No, you totally have a song stuck in your head. Something like Roar.
You can see from here that as the spell goes off and the scroll turns to ash in his hands, when his eyes opened, they're just like solid white. They look like opalescent almost. And he just raises a finger. I'm going to draw it with a ruler, and you should be able to see it. He just raises a finger and points. Nope, you can't see that. In. Nope, that's not showing up either. Because it's on the wrong layer. Points. There we go. Like this. And says, above the loading dock.
Okay.
He's actually pointing slightly up as well, like to the second story. And he says, if you get the staff, it'll kill all of them.
Oh.
And he just keeps
okay.
pointing in that direction. And that'll be it for his turn. Artesia, to you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and, while I'm running, kind of turn around and like point finger guns at the one that has Vin grappled, and I'm gonna try and firebolt it.
Nice. Roll the hit.
18.
For sure.
God damn it! It hits for 1 damage.
That's it?
Thank you for the try.
I mean, it's hard to aim when
Whoops.
you're running, okay?
Yeah.
Well, don't forget to move too.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move my whole movement, which is, this is rough terrain, so 10, 20, 30. And so I'm right at the door.
What does rough terrain do?
Slows your movement. Every square is double the cost of movement.
Thank
you. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, since this is not forest, it's just created by the vine blights.
you. No, I knew that already.
So, Kelvin, to you.
For clarification, this one is the one that has Kaidos restrained, yes?
Correct, yes.
Fantastic. I'm swinging out on that one.
Sure.
Nice.
That's definitely a hit. Oh, yeah.
And how busted up is this thing looking?
It's actually looking in pretty good shape. Like this, it's only been hit
smite
once.
Then. Full
Yeah.
smite. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, I thought that was the one that was bloodied.
No, the one
No,
that's bloodied
this-
is top left
This
of
one's
Kaidos.
bloody to recall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Keep bumping them away.
So yeah, I'm gonna do my normal, and I'm gonna throw 2d8 on that. So let's see.
Nice.
2d8. Very nice.
From his smite. Oh, yeah.
Yep. So
It's 20 damage
he
outright.
he holds his mace upright and go, we must go. And as he says go, it's like his words commanded that energy, and they wreath the mace in one swing, and he buries it in the wall a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, sure enough. And yeah, as he does that, the vines just go completely slack and fall off of you, Kaidos. Well, they don't fall off. They get pulled off as the vine blight gets smashed into the wall and becomes one with the ivy again.
Nice visual.
Yeah, indeed. J'approve. Yeah, continue. Let's do your turn.
I'll hold the line while you escape, and I'll stay here.
All right.
Where I am.
The Vine Blights. A quick percentile roll from
No,
me.
I thought this was the twig blights. I'm getting confused, which is vine and twig.
Vine is near you. Twig hasn't done anything for ages.
No, I
they're
I
kind of
meant on the
compacted.
I meant on the turn order. I can't really tell which is which with my eyes.
Oh, fair enough.
The wounded Vine Blight just barrels at Kelvin. And this one scooches up. This one scooches in. As does this one. And the twigs are just like...
And that twig blight's like shaking his fist at the vine.
Yeah, they're like
You
all
took my spot!
they're like toddlers at a baseball game trying to see over the fence. They're just trying to get around the vines, like they're hopping around. Very fragile little things compared to the Vine Blights.
Not for nothing, but if they really wanted to, they could move through this square here by going through the Vine Blights.
Oh, that's true. That one will do that and provoke an attack of opportunity from Kaidos.
You shouldn't have said anything.
He gave us the Phantom Wall. I figured it was only fair.
Good point.
I didn't
Alright,
want
so I
them
get
circling around.
I get an opportunity attack.
You do against
one?
yes, against this one that left your threatened square before you get surrounded by the others. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
Very nice. And I'll take 4 bludgeoning damage. All right. And now the Vine Blights, the 3 around Kelvin will attack him. Does a 19 hits your AC, right?
Yep, only because I'm not in plate.
And I'm going to assume, because of that, a 23 hits. So you're going to take some bludgeoning damage real quick.
Yep.
And you are grappled by 2 simultaneously, interestingly enough. I don't know if that can actually be done. So that's 9, 10, 14 bludgeoning damage from those
Alright.
2. The third one missed you. Fourth one swings at Kaidos. Ooh, buddy. That's a natural 20, my friend.
Ouch.
Not terrible as far as damage is concerned, but it might be enough. Does 12 damage knock you unconscious?
Oh no.
No.
No?
Oh.
Very nice. You take 12 bludgeoning
Okay.
damage, and Kaidos is still standing. Holy shit. The Twig Blights would be after Kaidos, so it's Kaidos' turn now.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this Step of the Wind
Sure.
because I'm not grappled or any of this kind of stuff, right?
Correct. Do me a favor and just make a quick athletics check for me. And I'm going to say, since the Phantom Wall is, like I said, just kind of fencing, I'm going to use this as you're just hopping over the fence real quick and putting yourself anywhere on the map within the Step of the Wind. More than enough, absolutely.
Oh, could he like run up the wall?
No, even better,
see what
Kaidos,
I can
they like swarm around him and back him up against the fence, you know, this like 2-tiered just wooden fence. And as they're all like reaching to grab him, he just does this really swift backflip and lands directly on top of the fence. And Kaidos, move yourself where you'd like to go.
Each square is 5.
Correct.
All right, I can go. Oh, I can go a lot then.
You can go.
it'd be
Remember, each square is
1,
double movement for you because of the
It's
difficult.
double.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
because the
2,
difficult terrain.
4, 6, 8.
Nice.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because 8 and 5 is 40, and I can go 40.
Excellent. And that's just with the
Wow.
the bonus action to Step of the Wind. You've still got your action and your movement, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
So, It's still all inside the green is still doubled, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have any of these guys around Kelvin taken damage?
Yes, as a matter of fact, all of them have, except for that one. This one here is almost dead, and this one here is just slightly damaged so far.
Okay, and because I wasn't able to get outside this one's area of influence with my disengage, if I move outside of it, I'm going to get attacked, right?
Let me think. No, that one already used its reaction to attack Kelvin earlier.
Okay. So I can use my move action and go 2,
Mhm.
4, 6, 8.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can move diagonally.
it's-
I don't know if I ever went over that. You can absolutely move diagonally.
Oh, so is that 6 and then this would be 8?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Kaidos is safely inside.
Sorry, y'all. that looked good, but as he goes up those steps, he trips and falls and kind of tumbles and curls into the building.
Leaves like just a little bit of blood spatter just on the ground. Like you can tell he's wounded now.
Oh,
But
you you see the little green bar?
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
even kidding. Not even kidding.
The twig blights scooch up a bit, and it's Vin's turn.
Well, I'm going to hit him again. Or try to, anyway.
Yes. The blights in the distance are probably about 2 rounds away now.
Yeah, 9 doesn't hit. I know that.
Correct.
And I know a 10 doesn't hit either.
That is also true. Okay.
Whiff! I guess I've chopped so much off of it that I'm just now missing the important parts, like the part on my legs.
Davian says duck to both, just screams duck to both Kaidos and
Where?
Artesia. And
Kaidos already is. He's
yeah, that's right. Kaidos is
On
kind of
his
like half
feet.
on the ground, yeah.
yeah.
So he'll scream duck to Artesia as he hops up on top of a barrel, which is right next to a fireplace.
Well, Vin would duck too. That would be like her reaction. If somebody says duck, she's going to go down too.
Sure, yeah. And luckily, even with his disadvantage, he rolls high enough to hit the Vine Blight. And will deal... It has... Oh, let's hope. Nice! A 7 on the die means just enough damage to drop the Vine Blight with a single bolt from his hand crossbow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And Davian will jump down from his vantage point, open this door, dynamic lighting layer, come hither. Boop.
You've got to give it that look, Greg.
Right.
That come hither look.
Oh my
And
God.
he steps in here. You can see this is the opening to the bottom floor of a barrel house, and he just kind of wedges himself up against these barrels right here and points laterally this time and says, "The stairwell up is over there. Hurry!" And that'll be his turn.
Well, I'm gonna haul ass inside. Once I get inside, like, do the steps count as rough terrain? Do I have to count 2 for that?
Yes, count 2 for the steps, but once you're actually inside the building, no. As they stop at the threshold of the door.
Oh, so Kaidos actually could have gone one more then. Because it would have been
then
6 and then
sure.
7 and 8.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
do a double movement.
Okay.
I see it now.
Okay. Yeah, you can see this double door over here now. This dotted line that you see around here is where the balcony extends to above. And
Yeah,
as
I was
you
just looking at that.
as you enter this room, I'll give you some room descriptions real quick. Since we're kind of in the middle of battle, I forgo to the first one for Went. For Went, I believe would be the right way to do that.
Okay.
Let's see here. Here we are. Wizards of
I'm gonna
War. Go ahead.
pop my. Well, no, I can't. Never mind. I did double movement. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, okay. So in the first room here that you pass through is very clearly a glassblower's workshop. A dirty window in the south wall allows dim light to enter through this room. Wine bottles are clearly manufactured here, as evidenced by the tools laying about, the wooden rack full of freshly blown glass bottles along the south wall, and the hearth built into the southwest corner, with a barrel of sand standing next to it. A staircase descends underground, and between it and the rack of bottles stands a barred door. And that's the one that Davian had opened for you and passed through. And now you are inside the actual barrel house, fermentation room. The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burned into their side, and the balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters, and as you look up, upon which scores of ravens are quietly gathered. They are watching you with great interest.
How tall are the wine casks again?
I believe 8 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to end my turn here. I was going to see if I could jump up on one and then jump to the balcony, but I think it's too far.
Yeah, it's too far to jump. It's actually 12 feet tall, I apologize. 8 feet wide. Make a perception check as you pass. Show me your path, actually, if you could do it square by square as you walk through the room.
As I walk, what I just did?
Yeah.
Okay, I went over here.
You have to, like, click and release for each square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Over here.
Cool.
Give some steps, and then over here.
Okay, so you went under the stairs and around that way. Perfect. That's all I
Okay.
needed to know.
Did I need to roll?
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Okay. That's bad. 12.
12, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just said well and then trailed off at first. 12 is actually
sorry.
enough. The balcony creaks, and drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask up on the second level up here, pouring a flask of thick syrup into it. She's wearing a gown made of animal skins and a headdress with goat horns on it, and her hair is long,
Oh, honey.
tattered, and unkempt. Suddenly you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a twig blight. It moves from its hiding place underneath the stairs as you passed by and disappears behind the easternmost cask, and as you look up, you can see 6, no less than 7, oh no, 8, tiny faces start poking out of the top of this cask and are looking down at you balefully.
Oh, good God.
The staircase, I actually misspoke. Davian was pointing to this staircase when he said the staircase up is right here. He was pointing to the one here in the room, so if you wanted to adjust your square to the base of that, then you're welcome to.
I will.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I misread the
Okay.
map.
Michelle, can you turn up your microphone a little bit?
I have it up as far as it'll go. I'm going to see if I can get it.
Okay, now you sound better.
I moved my hair, so that may be why.
Oh.
She's got a Bluetooth
Sorry.
headset. Oh, we haven't got her
Oh,
a proper
okay.
mic and headset yet.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Kelvin, to you, sir.
Alright, well, for my first action, I am restrained by 2 of these, is that correct? Grappled by 2 of them?
Yep.
Yes?
Indeed.
Alright, I will make athletics checks.
Indeed.
I guess since you have to make an athletics check to get out of a grapple, and I'm grappled twice, does one athletic check cover both, or would I have to break it off of 2 separate turns?
I thought it was a strength check.
It is it's a strength athletics to break out, if I remember
Oh,
correctly. Let me
okay.
double check.
I gave you that info in your thing there.
I think
No,
it's the same for the Vine Blights, but I'm going to double check.
Okay, I mean,
Let's see.
it's just,
I can't see it being anything other than strength athletics. It says strength saving throw. Oh no! It just says grappled DC 12. Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
yeah,
Grapple
because
rules
it's
apply. I
the grapple
apologize.
condition, so grapple, yeah.
I'm gonna say if you beat the DC 12, then you can roll again to try and rip the other one. However, if you beat a DC of 16 with one attempt, you'll rip both in one go.
Oh, that shouldn't have been on advantage, but apparently I didn't even beat the DC 12, so I'm just kind of hanging out.
Oh dang!
Crap.
All right, these Vine Blights. The third one attempts to grapple you first. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
No. All right. So the third one does not get you grappled. The other two will attack with advantage. One gets a 19 on the die, and that's a 23, and the other one misses even with advantage. The one that hits simply deals 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And that will do it for the Vine Blights. This Vine Blight will try and pass through, actually. 1, 2, 3. It's not difficult terrain for him. Twig Blight will pass through.
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity of some...
For sure.
Well, no, I don't get one yet. Because,
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't leave you. They're
didn't leave.
surrounding you, at least. They don't seem to be trying to pursue the door. At least at the moment. So it's the Vine Blights. Kaidos, to you, sir.
Can I do some sort of rest or recover or something to gain a roll of health or hit points or something?
Unfortunately, not during battle.
Okay, so
You're sunk.
I can just sit here.
Unless you have a healing potion or something like
Or some
that.
fortifying wine.
There's definitely it definitely smells like wine out there.
You said that there's a whole bunch of creatures in this other room, or just that one lady?
There is there's a bunch of creatures that Artesian noticed in the easternmost cask, and there is a crazy evil druid lady up on the upper level in there as well.
Alright, well, let's see. I'll move 1, 2, 3.
As you pass
4.
by him, Davian
Yeah.
presses a potion into your hands from out of his robes. You can take it from him as part of your movement action. It's a bonus action to consume it.
And these are simple moves, so they're just one apiece?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's no more restrictions in here. The vine stopped outside.
Okay, so that's 4. That's 4. Then you said it was a bonus action?
Yes, bonus action to drink it. And I'll roll the healing for you,
Okay.
if that's what you're doing.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll stay there and then do the bonus action to drink it.
Okay. You will regain 10 hit points.
Cool. That is super helpful.
All
That is super helpful.
right. So you move over there, do the bonus action. And anything else?
Can I see the woman?
You can, absolutely. Yeah, you can see this crazy. Her hair is all matted and like nasty, gross, not good-looking dreadlocks. Like these are obviously dreadlocks from unwashed hair, and just has.
Ew.
She's got dirt all over her skin and like 4 different sized ram horns. None of them match. Ram horns like attached to this super weird headdress on her head.
Okay.
And she's like emptying the last of this bottle over this vat, and she just makes a nasty face at you. Goes.
I have 1 square of movement before my movement is used up. Can I get in close enough range to attack her?
No, because she is up. Unless you're going to double move, which you wouldn't be able to attack this turn anyway. You'd have to go upstairs because she's up on the balcony above you.
Oh, there's another set of stairs to get up on the balcony.
Yeah, the stairs that Artesia is standing in front of take you up to the balcony, which is that dotted line.
Oh, okay. Would I have seen her when I first walked in the building next to him when he handed me the drink?
Pretty much when you came out from underneath the balcony and the stairs would have been when you caught her eye. So you don't have to move right there if you want to, but you can. You probably would have seen her around the time you were right here in this square.
I would have had, but then I would have to turn around and go back up the stairs to get to her.
Correct. Yeah, that seems to be where Artesia is headed. Maybe not to her, but up the stairs.
Okay, now
Yeah, I misread what the bird guy was saying. That's why I was down there. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that the dotted line indicated a balcony that we then went down to the lower floor. So yeah, I'll just stay there for now, not realizing.
You're just on the ground floor. You came in on the ground floor. The balcony's higher up.
Oh, I thought that when we walked in, that we walked under this.
Yeah, like the stairs that I described first, were these here, which lead down into like the basement. And then as you come out into this, it's just a huge room.
Got it.
And then there's the balcony that circles like the lower portion of it.
You know what? I've got a dart. Can I throw a dart at her?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a ranged weapon. Do it. Yeah, that's a hit. 3 piercing damage. Awesome.
And let me see if there's anything special. I need to. You take away one of my darts now.
Yeah.
Is there anything special about it? No, that's it.
Yeah, that's well within range too. So it's not like it's at disadvantage. Yeah, you just like, oh, you gonna hiss at me? Huh? He just chucks this dart at her from his robes. Sticks into her like right above her collarbone. She's like, ouch! What the fuck? Who throws darts at people?
Nice.
All right. The twig blights start to pour out of that cask, but it takes them everything they've got for their turn to get out of it and down on the ground. And it just seems like they just keep coming. But they don't quite make it to you, Artesia.
Oh, okay.
Now, these are a lot smaller than the vine blights were. That's why they were able to fit in there. Only about 3.5 feet tall, the most. Very spindly. Look like they're made out of stuff no bigger than matchsticks, you know.
Okay.
To Vin.
Okay. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. As far as I can move. And does this guy have any wounds on him?
Not a scratch.
What about this guy?
Not really, no. But again, that one looks really fragile.
All right. Well, I can't reach them, so I will change to my bow.
Okay.
And I will go for the stupid little one.
Sure.
Sending my hunter's mark on him.
Okay.
Well, forget that.
What'd you roll, though?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, that's not going to hit much.
Nope. Unfortunately not, and only one shot with the bow.
Okay.
Ooh, I should check if there's a feat about that.
Can you hunter's mark him so maybe they'll have a better...
She did.
Well, I did,
I need to mark
but
them.
but that just does extra damage. It doesn't help with the to hit. And
Okay.
I get a +6, so it was 9. I knew that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Crow does not need to actually be in there. We'll just keep him outside for now. Okay. Davian will peek out from his partial cover to shoot at the druid with his hand crossbow. And that's, wow, okay. That's a hit. And does some damage to her. Where is her miniature? There it is. Just for sake of references to where she is, pull her mini down here. She is like right over this vat. And I should probably give her a turn too. Boop. I'm just gonna keep her on the 0 initiative. Davian's done. Artesia, to you.
Okay. As I was going down the stairs, this flask right here, is it full of wine?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. And is there a spigot or anything on it that I can tell?
Yeah,
okay.
right there on the front, that little doodad there.
Okay. This is gonna be stupid. Okay. I am going to pop myself up to this twiggy guy. I'm going to spend a sorcery point to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack this guy right in front of me with a firebolt.
Okay.
18 on the die. Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then, no whammies. Another 1 fucking point of damage.
It takes
then-
double. It's bloodied.
Oh yeah! I'm so excited. And then, can I try to, like, kind of like as a bonus action to grab the spigot and open it so that there is wine rushing down to the bottom and soaking up on these twig blights?
Technically, the using a sorcery point to cast a spell is a bonus action, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
But
okay.
to operate something as simple as a door handle or a lever or drinking a potion, I count that as, that can be, done as like part, not drinking a potion, we said that's bonus. That can be done as part of your movement. So if you wanted to, as part of your movement, open the spigot, that's easy enough, because it's just a big lever that you move.
Okay.
And so
Then
yeah.
I do that.
You flip open the spigot, and wine begins to flow. Let's see. Oh, wrong button, Greg.
Just a contingency.
Sure. Gonna do... Can we please draw the thing like I tell you to? Oh, this is infuriating. Work with me, roll 20. Come on. There we go. So we'll start with that.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Whoops, not Artesia. Alright, Kelvin, to you, sir.
Alright, I will attempt to break free again.
Right, do it. There it is.
Just,
Rip crunch.
yeah. I've had enough of you. Plants. Twisted greenery. I'll step back, provoking several attacks of opportunity.
1. That's a 2 on the die. That's a 19 on the die. Two points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Continue.
Step.
Yep. 2 more attacks of opportunity. The Vine Blight had a 17. What the heck? 6 more points of bludgeoning damage as you step inside.
Go back to using your shitty die.
Yeah. I drop.
Oh, dang!
Yes.
Well, I took 30 points over 2 rounds.
You
What do
sure
you expect?
did. Yeah. Kelvin drops in the doorway. Davian goes, "No!" The Vine Blights turn. All of them turn and look at Vin. That one can't quite make it. Yeah, I can. Okay. 4 attacks, sorry. Oh, okay, that's 2 2s in a row.
Oh boy.
Well, that was a 19. And that was an 11. So only one hit, that's not bad. The third one was the one that hit, so it's the one right above you.
Okay.
The one directly below you is bloodied. And you
Okay.
take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
It takes 6 points damage. Okay.
And that does it for the Vine Blights. Kaidos.
Let's see. Are these twiggy things? Are they menacing?
Oh yeah. They're like they're coming toward Artesia. Oops. But they are fragile.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that a thing?
Sure. Yeah, it's just a little tight because you're in the same space as the vat, but yeah, you can stand there. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I can't. Am I allowed to share with the vat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright. Sneak in around the side of the vat, and then I take my quarterstaff whirling and smash it into this guy.
All right.
Do we have advantage because we're next to each other and next to him?
Nope. Advantage is if you're like pincer attacking them. However, that does hit.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, you just decimate that thing. It turns into splinters underneath that.
And
Very
I will
nice.
spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, do it.
And first Flurry of Blows will be on the top one there.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a hit. It disintegrates as well.
And the second Flurry of Blows will be 6.
Nope, that one misses. Kind of bounces off of its wooden hide. Just dink. And Kaidos comes up and takes out 2 at once. All
Give
right.
Artesia a little room.
The Druid's turn.
Magic.
I appreciate it.
One moment. Here we are. What do you have prepared, Druid?
Nothing.
I agree.
She was not prepared.
She backs up to this doorway here, and you see her raise her hand, not really raising much because the rafters they're just barely above her head up here. And she points this nasty dirt underneath all of her fingernails clawed hand at one of the ravens and says, "You take a message for me." And she casts Animal Messenger and then says something in Druidic, and that raven takes off and goes out the window and disappears. And that is the Druid's turn. The Twig Blights. Skitter, 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 skitter. Okay, so we're gonna start with 1 attack against Artesia. It's a 3.
Yep.
Okay, that's not gonna hit Kaidos either. That's 3 3s in a row. What are you doing, Die? 6.
What we asked it to do.
Yeah, apparently. No kidding. Suddenly, the twig bites, luck all turned. They literally all whiffed you as they come running up. Vin, the only one restraining you, is the one to your north, if I remember correctly.
Yes. And he will be the one I attack with my swords.
All right.
And Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Hunter's Mark him real quick.
20 total.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
And 25.
Oh, yeah.
First hit. $11.
Okay.
Second hit. 12.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you drop it. 2 hits. Boom, boom. You slice the arm off that's holding you, and then bring it back around and take it in half, just right at the quote unquote waist. And you are
Thanks
no
for
longer
the backup, guys.
and you are no longer grappled.
I'm sure I will be soon.
Well, you've noticed that they can't seem to grab people that are moving away, so their opportunity attacks are not auto grapples. And you've not used your move yet, so you can move.
Yeah, but I get 2 attacks of opportunity against me.
You'd get actually 3, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, what the hell? Let's try it.
there's either moving or staying put. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the disengage? Feat?
No.
Oh,
2.
Yeah.
3, 2, 4, 6. Yes. Okay.
All right. 3 attacks of opportunity. Let's see if the Vine Blights have anything. Oh, that's only a 13. That's only a 12. And that's a 4.
Nice.
hey.
So, looks like you are free and clear.
Not quite.
Almost, yeah.
Did you have to go next to that one, or could you have just gone on the diagonals and then gone around it and still spent the same?
1.
Diagonals are the
3.
same, so
No.
yeah.
I did the best I could do. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Yeah.
Davian will come over to Kelvin and for his action administer a potion. Kelvin, please regain 9 hit points. I did that math backwards. 8 plus 1 is 9. And Davian says, "We must hurry. I don't have many of those left. If you
I'm
can..."
trying.
And he pulls Kelvin up and he says, "If you can get to the druid with the black staff and break the staff, all of the blights will die." And Artesia, you can hear him saying that again to Kelvin. And it is your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. Alright. So we need to kill that fashion sense bird lady. But first let's take care of these, like, glorified firewood here.
This druid does not
Um,
appear to have a staff.
Oh, I thought that was the one that had the stash.
Yeah, he was pointing in the opposite direction. When he pointed towards something, he pointed toward what you now have been able to suss out is the loading dock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is why he was like, "Go upstairs and get it." Sorry if that wasn't clear. That's probably my bad.
It's okay. It happens. So,
Doesn't mean we would have done it anyway.
Well, I'm not trying to railroad either. I'm just trying to make sure that I've communicated that correctly.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Dry, another freaking firebolt on
Okay.
the one in front of me.
Sure.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to use a different D10. There we go. Hits for 9 damage.
Oh, yeah. Do me a favor and roll to hit one more time.
Okay. I know what this is for. Just a standard. Let's see.
No, just like you're casting the firebolt still. 13?
Okay.
Nice.
13.
That is enough. Because you not only did overkill, when I was rolling percent die for the, what do you call it?
The dryness of the twigs.
Pretty much, yeah. And for how small they are, they literally have like between 3 to 5 hit points apiece. So their average is 4. You did 9 points of damage. Way overkill on that one. And I rolled low enough on the percent die roll that it was basically overkill, and your spell passed through and dropped the one behind it as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Look up
your
the stairs.
wine puddle is now more like that.
Okay. And then I'm going to pat Kaidos on the back and just be like, "We got this, buddy. We got this," and cast and do Bardic Inspiration. So Kaidos, you get a extra D6 added to your attack or damage whenever you want. Is that correct? I always get that wrong, I think.
Damage would only be if you took the Valor Bard.
Which I did not. So,
Yeah, it's just to hit.
yeah.
It's
But
an
also on-
additional D6 to hit.
Yes,
Yeah,
on any roll
whenever.
that you want. Basically, it's a one-time buff thing that the bard can give you.
Cool.
And then
I think you can use it on skill checks and saving throws as well.
Yes.
Cool.
I think that's it. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. And that was the other percent that I needed to roll.
Can't you still move?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you staying put?
I'm gonna stay put in case Kaidos needs help
Okay.
holding the line since Kelvin's awake.
Sure, yeah. And Kelvin, you are awake, and it is your turn.
All right.
There is a now that you're on the inside of the door and you're kind of looking at it and probably assessing barricading options. He had cast knock to get it to raise the lowered, just big old dropped wooden crossbeam that helped keep it closed.
All right.
So you do have that at your option once Vin is inside, I guess.
Oh,
I
thank you
will
for
go-
mentioning that.
Well, I mean, yeah. I will delay my action.
All right, Vine Blights.
And I say, come, quickly.
Let's see.
I'm flying!
Make a perception check, both Kelvin and Vin. Davian doesn't see it. He's too busy looking over
Natural
Kelvin.
26.
Oh, damn.
All right, perception. 12.
Okay, that's not hard to. It's not hard to see. A 10 was really the DC on that. Sorry, Vin.
Oh well.
But you see, as all of the blights that are right here, just in your line of sight, they all do this weird shudder, and like they stop moving, and they all shudder in place, like they're almost like a dog shaking its head, trying to clear an itch out of its ears or something like that. And their heads all snap and look up at the upper level of the loading dock. And it seems to have like delayed them a little bit. And they move a little toward Vin, but it's the Twig Blight here, who has every opportunity to attack, for some reason does not. It just
Okay.
it does like this little kind of at you, but it doesn't. It jukes at you, or it feints at you. It doesn't actually hit you.
See, they've got songs in their head too.
No. You're gonna have to go soon, Calvin. Otherwise you lose this turn.
No,
That's
he's
not
fine.
how that works, but I
It's not?
Nope.
appreciate your concern.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can move his initiative to wherever he wants. So Kaidos, your turn.
I will make an attack on the one directly in front of me. And apparently, does that hit? I mean, or does that miss? A 7 misses?
I'm sorry, my mic was muted. I apologize. Yeah, seven misses.
Okay, that's what I thought. I can't do double attack, can I?
Nope,
And
unfortunately.
no move?
Nope.
Okay.
Not unless you're a fighter of a certain kind.
Got it. Bonus action.
You can use that 1d6 that I gave you if you wanted on this turn to add to that 7 if you want.
So how do I do that? Just say plus a d6?
Yeah, absolutely.
1d6. Oh.
/ roll 1d6.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
/
Just /R will get you there if you're.
True. Yeah.
Okay. 1d6.
Hey, that gets you there, as a matter of fact.
So is this 5 added to the 7?
Indeed.
Okay. Alright, so that's the one right in front of me?
Yep.
Right here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Your 6 bludgeoning damage discorporates the pile of sticks.
Cool. Then what I want to do then is a move action.
Okay.
And then a bonus action.
You got it.
So my move action is here.
Okay.
Then I will spend my last key point to do a flurry of blows bonus action.
Very nice.
And do an unarmed strike because I believe there's a guy right there.
Yep.
So let's do the unarmed strike on him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Again.
And then the second unarmed strike was going to be here, right in front of me.
Okay.
Because of the move action, it's in range.
3 successful hits. See if it's 3 kills. Let's see, what is this one's hit points? This one's a 3 hit point one as well. 3 kills in 1 round. Very nice.
Thanks to the bardic action.
Yeah.
The saving grace.
Yeah.
All right. The druid's turn. This druid turns into a rather ratty-looking owl and flies out the window. Stepping through the loading dock door is an equally filthy man. This guy is wearing what looks like kind of a broken set of 8-point buck antlers strapped to his head crudely with leather. And he's got this long, nasty, black, matted beard. It's got clearly, just even from down here, you can see that there's bugs crawling in it. And clutched in his overgrown fingernail right hand is this 6.5-foot tall, it looks almost like a burnt match, but it's got these weird spindly limbs coming off of the top of it, and it's exuding an oily black smoke.
I gag as a reaction.
Yeah, he's nasty looking. And he screams something in some language none of you can understand and raises the staff and all of the twigs. When the others had shuddered, the ones here had as well. But it was considerably more minor for some reason. And they do that shudder again when he raises the staff and yells. And that is where we will stop for tonight.
Oh, damn.
Because it is right at 11 o'clock. I hate to stop us right in the middle of battle again. But I do like a good cliffhanger, as you've noticed. So we will...
Yeah, I just wish we could finish a battle.
Well, you gotta see that this is an assault on a facility, right?
Yep.
It's an assault
True.
on a castle. So you've got essentially more than one battle occurring over and over and over.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is where we'll stop for tonight. Again, I'm sorry that
Awesome.
Battles usually do take a while in the D&D world.
I know.
Yes, they do.
And we have a limited time slot, so.
I know.
But next week,
Being able to stay up till 3.
right? Same here.
No, I did that last night. I don't need to do it again.
Oh no.
Story of my life. Thank you, adventurers, for joining us. Join us next week for Curse of Strahd. This episode will probably go up by sometime tomorrow. So,
Okay.
may your rolls be
Awesome.
high, and everybody have a good night. Choose love, everyone.
Okay. Good
Yeah,
night.
good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night.
Thank you.
Night.